Hi everyone, it's Tag Dad. Welcome to my little channel. Christmas is in August this year. I've received a package from Amazon. It's the Oculus Quest. It was out of stock for me in Canada for a long time, but now I have the chance to have it, to try it for you. And I've unboxed it this morning. I was impressed with the build quality, with the visual in the most part. I've passed an hour or two to install the side quest, ALVR to play Steam VR, things like that, so that in the following weeks I can show you multiple things that you can do with this. I want to review the Oculus Quest for sim racing, for example. It's something that we don't really see on YouTube. So today's video is not a full review, it's just my first impression of the product. My first impressions are good. The unboxing process was great, like all Oculus products, including the Rift S, even if it's made by Lenovo. I mean, unboxing is unboxing, but it's fun just to have a great box, a great unboxing process. The setup of the headset was easy as it can be easy. You just need to install an app on your smartphone, and this is one thing you have to know. You need a good smartphone to use this. The build quality of the Oculus Quest is great. It reminds me of the original Rift with its fabric, its good plastic, the same kind of headband. It certainly looks better than the Rift S. The Rift S does the job, but if Lenovo had used a bit of fabric, for example, it will have given it just the high-end touch, and I don't know why Oculus didn't ask for Lenovo to do it, but this is clearly an Oculus product. Here you can see on the bottom you have a slider. This is for the IPD adjustment, and thank you Oculus, you didn't put one on the Rift S, and everybody will be able to use this, contrary to the Rift S. Here we have the volume up and volume down button. We have 4 cameras on front. We have 5 on the Rift S, 1 on top. So we'll see how the tracking will go. But the camera are angled in the corner, as the Rift S was more on the flat surfaces. So we will see how this turns out. But I'm sure that the developer of the games will conceive the games for this tracking system, so everything should work. Here we have a USB-C port. Here we have the power button. Here we have a faceplate, which is made of fabric. You can take it out and change it if you want to install a VR cover, for example. And finally, you have a 3.5mm headphone jack for your headphones if you want to use them, because this product comes with small speakers that are in the headband. This is similar to the Rift S. If you want bass, you need to provide your headphones. But here, I think this solution is acceptable because this is a portable system, which is not the case of the Rift S, and there is no excuses for Oculus not to have put any headphone on the Oculus Rift S. Here you don't have a PC, you cannot use Steam VR to buy your games, you have to use the Oculus Store. It runs like any PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, for example. It's well laid out, it's easy to install, it's easy to find the games or the apps. Nothing bad to say. I've installed multiple games, everything went flawlessly. The headset comes with 2 Oculus Touch controllers. These are the same as on the Rift S, so I'm used to them. They have capacitive buttons, they fit well in the hand. Nothing bad to say about them. Personally, I didn't have any problem with the battery being loose. I took the time to play multiple games this morning, and just to test the visual quality, to test the control, just to give you my first impression. And I was impressed with the visual quality. This is running on a smartphone from 2 years ago. I have a LG V30, which is not very fast, and it's using the same, if I'm not mistaken, the same Snapdragon processor. However, this one is cooled better, it can run faster, but still this is like old tech. For the most part, the game looks pretty good. I didn't have the time to check Turbo Recall, and that I know that it suffers from not having the GPU from the PC, but you have to understand that most games in VR are made by small studios, have pretty simple graphics, and the important thing is that it looks sharp, it looks nice, the colors are good, and it runs mostly smoothly. But if you want the cutting edge graphic, you won't have it on this. However, you will see later, you can also have it using SteamVR and the Quest, but let's talk about that later. The only thing I've noticed in my 2 hours of playing is that I didn't really like is the screen door effect. The resolution is the same as the Odyssey Plus, the Vive Pro, but for the most part, the visuals are good. But let me tell you, the screen door effect on this device is not a reason not to buy it. It's just me giving my opinion on it. And finally, the last topic I want to talk to you about is the fact that I've worked this morning to make this work with SideQuest software, with ALVR to play SteamVR. I will show you that in the future videos. I want to do sim racing like I said in the introduction. So I think now everything seems to work pretty well. One thing I forgot to talk about is the fact that having no cables, oh my god, is great. And this is the best thing about the Quest. Please subscribe to this channel to be notified of the future Quest video, of future VR video, and also future tech video that I do. I do a lot of reviews. So thank you all. It was Tech Dad. Ciao!